We're checking the trading action now with Nick Santiago of In the Money Stocks. And Nick, it's a Jobs Friday, but how critical is the jobs report to the stock market?
I don't think it's really critical at all. I think right now the market cares about liquidity, and that's been provided by the central banks. They're withdrawing liquidity, and the market is just hoping that they slow the pace down, or maybe they don't raise rates as quickly. But the Fed is in a box this time around with inflation running wild, and I believe they have to raise rates. So I don't think the job report is important at all. I think it's all about the central banks.
Good to mention the central banks, Nick, because the Bank of England has now raised rates back to back. Does that send a signal?
And that's just a perfect example of what's going to happen here. If they're doing it in England, the BOE, the ECB said that they're going to have to do it as well. They're going to start in March, and we are way behind the curve. So the Federal Reserve, in my opinion, is in a box here. They have no choice but to raise rates, and that makes the job report really a non-factor.
What do you think about this sell-off in Facebook?
Well, I think Facebook is in no touch right now. This stock has to go down to the $200 level before it even becomes attractive. It's a disaster report. It's a disaster reaction, and it's going lower.
Nick, what stock do you like? What's your trade of the day?
My trade of the day right now is Oracle. I love the way Oracle has held up in this market. The stock looks strong. In this kind of environment, you have to own companies that have good profit revenue. You have to own companies that are solid charts. And Oracle fits that criteria. So ORCL is my trade.
All great information. Thank you so much, Nick.
Thank you for having me.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.